Sarah,
Yes.
what are we doing?
Float therapy. And we get in pods. Pods with water that's very salty. You lose all senses. Like
You lose all senses?
it's gonna be dark, quiet, and we float.
Are there children?
No.
I'm in.
Well, the last thing we did was very active. We were in the air, flying around. So I thought, what's something that is the exact opposite of that?
When you say pod,
It's like this. But you get in and you close the top. I was describing to my dad today what we were doing, and he goes, wow, that sounds awful.
how long do we float?
30 minutes.
Do we float in the same pod?
No.
Don't be so fervent. Do we float in the nude?
Well, you know, it's just you're in there by yourself. I don't need so much self.
I don't know. Moms Who Try Stuff could get really popular really fast.
What do you think will start going through your head?
I think it's going to be a lot like when I meditate. It's going to be mostly making lists for the grocery store.
I don't know if I'm a good floater.
What if we sink? Okay. We're going to go in. We're going to float. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ta-da! You're a sommelier. You're a sommelier. I have to tell you, if I was drinking this wine,
Yeah.
delicious. Okay, here we go.
I am not pregnant. I'm initialing that and putting an exclamation point.
So, this is the tank. Since the water is saturated with 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, it does sting when it gets into your eyes, and it doesn't taste too good when it gets into your mouth. Back button is the intercom to me. So when you're inside,
gonna talk to you when I'm in there.
Excuse me, this is just going great.
That's what you're gonna be doing the whole
Right.
time.
Like a disco pod.
it is like a disco pod.
Oh.
There it
And
is.
that one goes through all of them. So removing all sensory input is the biggest thing about sensory deprivation.
You've done 80 hours of flotation?
Just about. I've done 78 hours.
Is that why you're
Impressive.
so calm? Is that how you stay so thin?
Right.
No.
Darn
I'm just sit you guys up,
Okay,
Cool.
here we
and
go.
then I'll get out of your hair. Okay.
First we have to shower.
The shower was nice and the soap was good. Nobody came to ask me if we have any cheese left, which was really nice.
Should have taken off my mascara. But you know, we had church today, so
I'm hoping that the water is warm. That's my biggest concern.
in go my earplugs.
Okay.
I'm going in.
It's warm.
I just got out.
I just got out
I just got some of the salt water in my eye.
of the pod.
I mean, massages are really great, don't get me wrong, but that was like... That was something.
This is salt. God, I got it all.
It's a lot of salt.
It's not like table salt at all.
No.
You got it in your eye?
Yeah, it stings. Is it red? You know, 'cause sensory deprivation, you've just then felt everything that was ever.
Yes.
And so like hangnails,
Oh yeah.
ouch.
Every hangnail
With
burned
water.
like fire. So I got in
Yes.
and I closed the pod hood. I was getting pretty comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized my head was not in the right place. So I like very gently, like I pretended like my hands were flippers. I like tried to turn myself.
That sounds like fun.
It wasn't bad, that
Like,
part.
just-
It certainly was the most entertaining part.
There were a lot of moments where I thought he was going to forget me. Like, because it was his job to turn on the jets in the pod, which told us that it was over. He's going to forget I'm in here. Is he going to remember to turn on the pod? Did you set a timer? Is there an alarm?
I think he went and got a taco or something?
Like dinner time, so...
What happened to Sarah?
She went to H2 Ulm and never came out. because the float guy went and got a taco. And then I got paranoid that someone was watching me. Someone
What? You faced all your worst fears on the pod.
all of them.
Oh, God.
Like, it got dark and everything got real.
So much. I lotioned so much.
It's fine.
Everything. Did you hit the sides of the tank?
Oh, I did. I hit the side, the one side. I was like, oh. So, I push off a little bit and I'm like trying to find the center, and then I hit the other side. Whoop. I gotta get back to the center over here, and then my head hits. I was like, oh, down. So then my feet, and I'm like, duh.
I was doing like my meditative breathing. Like,
I probably should have done that.
so I was listening to my breath and I was like,
Yes.
oh, this is so comfortable. I feel great. And I think I did that for about 3.6 minutes. And then I just started repeating, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
And what was really cool, because of all the salt, I kept trying to push my my limbs down and then like they just. Okay. Yes.
And then he asked us, do you think you could do an hour float? Hard pass.
Nope. So much nope. What do you do with yourself for that long?
Spin.
Bebop to the sides of the pod.
Yeah. Well, this was interesting.
I do feel relaxed. That was nice.
It's nice.
It was good.
It was less stressful than a lot of other things we've tried. I'm Erin.
I'm Sarah.
And we're Moms Who Try Stuff.
Float therapy. To float therapy.
Tell me more.
Float therapy. And yes. No.
Tried to get some of it off, but I don't want to get it all off in the car.
Are you okay?
No.
Look at it.
Feels like it's raining. Oh,
Look at
wow.
your shirt. That's what friends do.
Thank you. I think it's a lost
So
cause.
much.
Oh, it's coming off.
It is. You're good. You look great. You look really good.